Hey everybody, JC Link here from teachersfortomorrow.net, and welcome to part 4 of the remote learning about Google Classroom. So to access Google Classroom again, we're going to go up to our waffle and scroll down until we find it. Again, if it's not in here for you, you may have to do a search real quick. But as I open up my Google Classroom, I'm going to talk to you about adding materials to the Classwork tab today, which is essentially, as teachers, how we give our students the work that we want them to do. Okay, so in our remote learning classroom, last video in part 3, we went over the stream, which you can see. This is what I'm referring to up here as the tabs. Okay, so for the classwork tab, here's a quick rundown of how we're going to do that. Okay, so you can, this is basically how you assign work. A couple things to go over here. If we want to add an assignment for our students to do, we simply click on create, and then we have several options. Okay, we can just give them an assignment, have a quiz assignment, post a question, just give them material, or reuse a post that we have done before, and also creating a topic. But just to keep this as simple as possible, I'm going to select an assignment. Okay, and give this a title. Let's say we'll just have them write an essay. Okay, so the title will be, we'll call it a remote essay. Instructions, write an essay. Remote learn. Okay. So we can add a couple things to this. If we want to, we can add a document from our Google Drive so they can just add to it, like many people like to just make templates and push to them that way. We can add links for references if we need to. Another video. This is all the same as what we saw on our streaming page. Okay. So whenever we are ready here, we can just go ahead and create. We can select the amount of points it will be worth. If you want it to be a 10-point essay. Again, this is for each class that you want up here. Let's say if you have first period, second period. That's how I personally create mine for each period. I teach social studies. It's the same like topic for every class, so I just have my periods in here. Whatever students you want this to go to. We can add a due date, so we can have, let's say today's the 22nd, so we'll give them 3 days to do it, have it due on Wednesday. Okay, you can also put a time in here. We can make it due at 6 p.m. And then topics, which we will get into a little bit later on another video. And you can also create a rubric here as well. And then one cool feature, the originality reports, it kind of tests for or checks automatically for copying. If students are just copying and pasting or trying to cheat, we can check on them that way. Okay. So once we have set this up, we can assign it to everybody. Okay, here again it's asking us to add a topic, which I will get into at a later time. Okay, but here that's how we did this essay. And you see I made a mistake here. What we can do is go in and edit this. Just simply do that. Okay, we can save it. And then here we go. Okay. So we can see now this was assigned to one student that I invited. They have not yet turned it in, but if you have 22 students, you can see 10 of them turned it in. How many did not turn it in? So if we click on this, we can see the actual document. See, Mr. Holman has not yet done his homework, but then we would be able to view what work they have done. Okay. Another thing too, I guess that's really important for this, if we go ahead and add, I want to add a document for them to be able to write on. Okay, so we could do, if I would already have one open, I guess. So this would just be essay. and save this. Okay, I'm now going to include this for the students. So it's just like a template that I was talking about. They can write on this, and then we have a couple options here as well. Okay, they can view the file or they can edit the file. So I would always, not always, now it's pretty cool that they can edit files, you can watch them. So this means that the students would have, like, one class would all be able to change your document. Okay, but if you're assigning something, more times than not, you're just going to have them be able to view the file, okay? And then they would be able to write their essay on remote learning. And there it is, okay? So hopefully this helps you. We're adding materials to our classwork tab here. And there it is. And then we can easily check and see who has done it, or how many have done it, how many have not. All right, so thank you very much. Stay tuned for the next one, next video on remote learning for the Google Classroom. Have a good day. Bye-bye.